Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about is what happened on Saturday. A Norfolk Southern train derailed in Pittsburgh, and this marks the third time one of the company's trains has derailed in 2 months. This was a 5-car train that derailed between 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Saturday morning in Pittsburgh's West End. And the cars were empty, and there were no hazards or injuries associated with the derailment, but roads were temporarily closed as crews worked to move equipment through the area. And the news came after another Norfolk Southern train derailed in, East Palestine, Ohio in February that released toxic chemicals into the environment. Now, more than 20 cars in a 212 car Norfolk Southern train that derailed in Ohio in March while carrying tankers with residual amounts of diesel exhaust fluid and acrylamide. I probably didn't say that right, so water solution. And the U.S. Justice Department filed a lawsuit against Norfolk Southern on March 31st on behalf of the Environmental Protection Agency, alleging that Norfolk Southern violated the provisions within the Clean Water Act. When a Norfolk Southern train derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, it released toxins into the air, the soil, and the water, endangering the health and safety of people in the surrounding communities. And that was said by Attorney General Merrick Garland. And with this complaint, the Justice Department and EPA are acting to pursue justice for the residents of East Palestine and ensure that Norfolk Southern carries the financial burden for the harm that it has caused and continues to inflict on the community. So it seems like, to me at least, this rail company just doesn't care. They don't have their T's crossed, their I's dotted. I don't know. I've never heard of one rail company continuously having events like this. Constant. There's something going on with this rail company. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure it out. I really can't. And now I know, I've heard it before, that we have train derailments, thousands of them every single year. But just now, all of a sudden, people are making a big to-do about it. Well, sure, people are making a big to-do about it because look at what has happened to the residents of East Palestine, Ohio. It's awful. They can't even live in their own homes, for crying out loud. But for some reason, this name keeps coming up. Norfolk Southern keeps coming up. So something just doesn't sound right. Something doesn't seem right. And this one time, of course, the cars were empty. But for this company, this rail company, to continuously keep derailing, whose fault is it? Is it them? Is it the train tracks? Are they not being monitored or I don't know, or is it the rail cars themselves? Are they not being taken care of. You know, there's got to be like how a mechanic takes care of, you know, your car. You have your tires rotated, your oil change, you know, you get alignments done, you get belts done, you get, you know, things like that. There's got to be maintenance that gets done to rail cars as well. Or is maintenance not being done to the rail cars? Is maintenance not being done to the train tracks? Something is not adding up here. And I can't figure it out. So I'm sure somebody has to know something. Will they ever come out and say it? Probably not. But somebody has to know something. All right, guys, I'm out of here. All right, I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.